and we're gonna have lots of fun sledding down the hills. Hi guys! Welcome to UNIJOU! Today we are back with another awesome travel video, and this is the end of our New Mexico trip. This is not only fun for kids, it's also fun for parents and any person who wants to enjoy nature and wants a quiet day. So, check out the video. Have you seen any sand dunes in Texas? Yeah?
I think there's a white sand dunes.
That's in New Mexico, and that is white gypsum sand. Now we are going to see the normal sand that you might see on the beach.
What does normal sand mean?
The one that you go to the beach and you see.
Oh, I like them.
So now we're going to see those covered 800 miles in Texas.
Now, is there any activity you can do in Mohanas?
Yep, there's lots of activity you can do in Monahans. You can ride your horses over there. It's highly encouraged. So can you do camping. They have places that you can put your tents. They have camping places.
Wait, tents?
Yeah. And they also let you do RV camping, like when you take an RV and then go inside. They totally let you do camping. They encourage both camping in a tent and camping in an RV. So that's highly encouraged. You can do that. You can also do what's it called? Yes, sledding. They have sleds for rent in the near the headquarters. Well, since we went to White Sand and we got the sled, we buy it. You can buy sleds. We remember when we went to White Sands, we bought sleds from there, so we didn't have to come here and rent the sled. So we bought the sleds at White Sands, so we use them here. Not only do they have the sledding, they also have something called a sandboard. I don't really think it's called a sandboard. It's basically like a snowboard. You gotta put both of your feet inside these things, and then you're like how you snowboard. You can also rent that, but that's a little hard. Maybe parents can try it.
Now you go down.
It'll be really fun, like if I roll you from the top of the mountain all the way down. How fun will it be? So, the biggest sand dune is 70 feet tall. It's called Mount Everest. It's 70 feet tall. It's such a big. What if you sled down from that? That would be so cool. Sledding down from 70 feet. The thing you'll need before going inside the sand dune is lots and lots and lots of water.
But don't get any sand.
Water, food. Basically, the only things you'll need.
But you don't get
You also need a compass because, literally, all you see is just sand dunes. If you're the only family there, it's really scary because good thing when we went there's five to seven families over there. Some are eating at a picnic table, so one was inside a tent, and a few of them were most of them were sledding because it's a really famous thing to do there. And if you're I recommend you going as a group if you're going to going really long inside. Those were the biggest ones. People want to go more inside because only sand dunes look pretty beautiful there. But the thing is that it's really dangerous. They have coyotes and that stuff. So if you go as a group, you guys won't coyotes don't tend to attack people who are in groups because if they're alone, it's simpler to attack. So if you go as a group, it's going to be more safer for you and you won't get us scared. Let's see if you can find a better place in Texas than Monahans. It's so beautiful. So another thing to consider is the weather before going there. Since we came near the end of summer, the weather wasn't that hot, and since we came in the evening, it wasn't that hot nor that cold. So it's the right temperature. If it's really hot, if you're going in the summer, make sure to bring lots of water. If you're going in winter, I don't really think barely anyone will be in the winter because the sand will get cold and it won't be as peaceful. It will be more windy. It'll be windy and the sand will start blowing in your face. So even when we went there, the sand was blowing in our face, so it was you couldn't even see anything. It was really harsh, the sand blowing in our face a lot. Maybe it's always like that. Every day the dunes start to change and change and change because the wind is blowing the sand out that dune and taking to other dune and taking that down and then
How do you go to Mohanas?
So it's literally in the middle of the drive from Carlsbad to Abilene. Yep. and it's like kind of like in the middle. So when you're driving through Monahans, it's like you're driving from like Carlsbad to Abilene. You'll be driving, and you might drive through a town called Monahans. From White Sands to Mohanas, like if you're going directly from White Sands to Monahans, it'll be 5 hours. But if you go from Carlsbad to Monahans, it'll be 2 hours. So Carlsbad might be a good stop because it has that big cave that's really beautiful. It's rated one of the most beautiful caves in the world. You can check the link in the description box below. And you can also check the Abilene Zoo Part 1 and Part 2. And you can also see the White Sands video in the box below. So, yep. Now, look right here. If you're going to go directly from Dallas to Monahans, it'll take 5 hours. But we covered it in our New Mexico trip since it was like in the middle. So we covered it in our New Mexico trip.
You didn't know bananas?
No.
Why?
We had to go like in the town next to Monahans. So there's like 1 or 2 McDonald's over there. Not in Monahans. Like Monahans, like it's like for the oil pumping. Like you can see like those oil derricks. They're called oil derricks, the things that take oil out of the ground. And also they have a train. It's also a water stop. While entering the Monahans State Park, you can see the train track. Actually, it's really famous, but now there's barely any people in the sandhills. Like, literally, there's no people there. Like, it's a very peace and quiet place, just the sand blowing. You can just hear that sound, the sound of rattlesnakes rattling their tails. And it's really peaceful in there. Like, there's no sound. You can't even hear a person screaming, not even the coyotes howl. So it's pretty quiet there. If you want some peace, you can just go and sit there on the top of the sand, you know, and be like, it's the best place. That sunset that we saw in Monahans was so beautiful and brightened up that 2020. It was awesome. They have like lots of snakes, roadrunners. They have actually lots of birds there. They have some owls. They have coyotes, deer. Like you can find a few deer roaming around. They have lots of birds because they have like these. They have one of the most biggest oak things. Like the oak isn't that big. It's just like a small plant. The oak provides lots of food for the birds and animals. So you might find them over there. There's like this lizard. I think that you can only find it there, and you can't find it anywhere else in Texas. They have this like small lizard. They have lots of rattlesnakes and like poisonous snakes, and like snakes that you might find in the desert. They have deers, armadillos, those cute animals that curve up in a ball. But still, make sure you're safe because rattlesnakes could be anywhere. They also have some vipers, so those could be pretty dangerous. So make sure you watch out for snakes. Join me and Ray as we plan to adventure all around Texas, then all around the USA, then maybe possibly around the world. The world. So to do that, must subscribe to our channel. To check out more kid-friendly places, how to plan to travel with kids, some history, and lots of fun. So to show how much you like our videos, make sure to subscribe and like right down there. And make sure to share with your friends that you think might need it. So bye, we'll see you in the next video.